Hey, you guys, what's up? What's up? It has been, hold on, I'm just gonna, okay, here we go. Let me scooch over. Hey, y'all, what is up? Oh, my goodness. I know things look a little different on my end. That is because StreamYards did like an update. Now you can do portrait. So I decided to kind of just play around with it, see what happens. You guys let me know if you like it this way or not. If not, we can always go back to, the landscape. They're offering all this new stuff. I think it's because of the vertical live streaming being such a popular thing. And I think StreamYards is definitely trying to get on the happenings of all of that. So, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. How are you guys doing? I've missed you all so much. Mm. It has been way too long and we have way too much to catch up on, you guys. I should have got me a hair clip, but I wanted to come on camera because it's been a good 3 weeks since I've been on camera at all, since I've done any kind of content. I've been trying to keep you guys posted on my community post. If you are subscribed and all the good things, that is where I try to keep you guys posted on what's going on in life, what's going on with me. And it's been a crazy couple of weeks for me, but we're going to get into all of that in a minute. Before we do, I do want to say hello to everybody, and y'all let me know if you can hear me okay, if I sound okay. Testing, testing. Am I too loud? Am I glitchy? Let your girl know all the things because it's been a minute since I've live streamed. So let me know if I sound okay. And how do I look, you guys? Like, oh, okay. Let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Daphne, Miss Daphne, thank you for being here. Hey, Tracy, Rutherford, how are you, darling? Brandy, hey, Brandy, good afternoon. Happy Monday. Miss Wanda, oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in so long. Wanda, thank you for being here. I'm Beyond War Out. Oh, I've missed you guys too, Brandy. I've missed y'all so much. I've missed being able to do lives. I've missed being able to make content. I've missed it all. And I am not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm still a little self-cautious. It's hot up in here. I'm gonna take this jacket thing off. It's too hot. I'm still a little self-cautious being on camera, but that's okay. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's more in my head than anything. So, I'll get over it. But I just want to be for real with y'all. Pixie Dust, Doodles, oh my goodness, how are you? Hope you're all doing good. Can hear and see you perfect. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad, and I'm so glad you're here. The Josh C. Show. Hello, my dear friend. How are you? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Curls. Oh my goodness, my curls. Hey, curls. Aw, it's good to see you. It's good to see all of y'all. Lush Mama Leggings. Y'all are kidding me right now. You're killing me. Oh, I've missed you all. Every name I see, I'm like, oh my God. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for showing up. I like expected last notice for no one to really pop in, but I did want to come on and do just a quick little brief check-in with y'all and also give some memberships. So if you do not have your gifted memberships enabled, if you want to go to the bottom of the chat there's like a little emoji. There should be like a little emoji face and then like a dollar sign beside that. If you click on the dollar sign and go down to the memberships, there should be an option to enable gifted memberships. Just click that, make sure you enable it for my channel, and that will put you in the running to get a free membership for this month. I have no control over it. YouTube picks it themselves. And I think it is based off of engagement and those who engage the, on my channel, things like that. But it is all by random. I unfortunately have no control over it, but I do gift 10 memberships courtesy of YouTube every month. Um, I try to do it earlier in the month, but this month has been a little crazy. So we're doing it now. But just a heads up in case you're new or in case you've never, gotten a gifted membership. If you don't get it this month, there's always next month. Because, like I said, I do this every single month. Even if I don't do any other live streams, I try to at least do the gifted memberships for you guys. And I do plan on doing a membership soon as well, because it's been a couple of weeks since I've been able to do that too. So, hey, Triple Threat. It's so good to see all of you guys. I'm so happy to be live. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, Tina. I appreciate you so, so very much. All right. So let's get into this, you guys. Like I said, if you follow my community posts, I've been trying to keep y'all updated over there as well. Oh, yeah. And hit the like button. Thanks for the reminder, Tina. Don't make me laugh. I feel like my face is still crooked. Okay. So I guess it's been 2 weeks now. Um, I, as some of y'all know, I've talked about it briefly on here. I don't like to talk about myself so much on this main channel because we talk about, social media happenings and things like that. And while I may spill some personal tea in my memberships, I try to keep it on the DL on the main channel. But a couple of weeks ago, I started having some issues with one of my top teeth. That's been giving me a fit for a while now, to be honest with y'all. And I've fussed about it on here before. I've fussed and griped about it before about my wisdom teeth, how I still need to get a couple of my wisdom teeth out. It's been a process. And now that I don't have Medicaid and I'm on my husband's insurance, there's deductibles and all the things, and it costs money, and you gotta, So about a month ago, I went to the dentist to get a consultation just to see like my treatment plan, what my treatment plan was going to be, and all of those lovely things. And the consultation itself is free, but they set up a plan for me. And I knew that we were going to have to get the last two of my wisdom teeth took out and also a tooth number 13 on the top. Okay. Remember that number 13 on the top, which is the one that has been giving me the biggest fit for the last 6 months or so. And I knew it was going to have to come out. But again, money, right? So I was just hoping and praying that it would hold off and that, they definitely let me know when I went in for my consultation that it was going to have to come out soon, that there was some receding of my gum, which let them know that there was gingivitis buildup and that in order for my gum to kind of like rebuild itself and attach to my teeth, that way I wouldn't start losing all of my teeth because it was receding so badly, that I needed to get those bad teeth out of my mouth, and then my gums could kind of rebuild themselves. These are not the proper professional words, but I know you guys know what I'm trying to say, and kind of go back to the way it needed to be. So I knew that that was going to have to happen, but I also knew that it was going to cost a pretty little penny. And I was just hoping with this move, by the way, this is also going to be my last live stream in this house, you guys, but we will get to that after this horrific story. Yeah, last live stream in this house. And it is so sad, but also so just many emotions. Okay. My house is yeah, I can't even show you. I can't even show you what we're working with right now. Ironically, I had to have surgery. Um, oh, did you? You had to have tooth surgery. It's connected to your sinuses. Oh, yes, Wanda. Okay. So a little over a week ago, it was actually Monday. The tooth I knew that was going to have to come out. was going to it started messing up on me. Like it started hurting, which has happened 1,000 times. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it hurts so bad. And if you guys have ever had teeth issues, it makes your whole mouth hurt. It makes your whole face hurt. It makes everything hurt. And this particular tooth, whenever it starts to hurt, it makes my sinuses, like Miss Wanda was saying, my sinuses, my eye, my whole face hurt. My whole face hurt, and it feels like I have a sty. It hurts to touch it like every single time, but there's never really any swelling, okay? Like never. I have been lucky up till now to not have to deal with a whole bunch of swelling. Not that I have never had an abscess that swelled up before and had to get an antibiotic and stuff. But normally for me, that is not the situation. When I do have an abscess or an infected tooth, it'll last for a few days, excruciating pain, and then it will slowly dissipate. But this time it started on Monday and Tuesday. It hurt like the dickens, you guys. It hurt so bad. I, Everything irritated me. It was like my skin was crawling. I couldn't stand myself. I was so frustrated. The pain was so bad. And I like to think I'm a pretty strong person when it comes to pain. But the pain was so bad. I just couldn't even think properly. I couldn't function. Like it was bad. It was really, really bad. And that went on for 2 days. And then after that second day, I kept telling my husband, I was like, this is really bad. It's worse than usual. And at this point, there was no swelling or anything, but it was just excruciating pain. And nothing I did, nothing I took, nothing helped. Absolutely nothing helped. It was bad. I have them so bad, Wildflower, to the point where I have issues bad. Oh my goodness, it's the brain that makes it worse. Lush, Lush Mama leggings. That is terrifying. That is actually terrifying, especially since my experience. So, like I said, I've dealt with this. I've had abscess several times, and which is nothing. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I kind of know the process, how long it's going to affect me, things of that nature. And I'll be honest when I say that due to the amount of money it costs to get your teeth took care of, if you don't have, um, you know, good insurance or whatever, it's a lot of money. So it's been put off and put off and put off so many times. And I usually just try to tough through it. It lasts 3, 4 days and then it'll not hurt again for a couple of months. But this time it was not going away. And on that second day, I started running a low grade fever, which of course was concerning. But at that point, again, there was no swelling. Um, Wednesday comes around and I started getting a little swelling. I'm going to show you guys some pictures of how bad it got here in a moment. But I started getting a little bit of swelling right through here from my mouth up to my eye, just a little bit. You could hardly really tell it. Hey, Discovering Nicole, it's so good to see you. And yes, I agree. Teeth pain is like worse than labor. Okay. And I did that 3 times. So, for me, anyways, in my personal opinion, okay, which is what this channel is, teeth pain is one of the most excruciating pains, and I do not wish it on anybody in this earth. It is so bad. Um, so, anyways, thank you for being here, Nicole. I appreciate you. So, I started getting just a little bit of faint swelling enough to where I seen it and I definitely felt it. My husband would have to get like right up close to me to see it, but I definitely seen it. He definitely seen it and I definitely felt it. And I was also running a low grade fever, which was the main concern. And that was Wednesday when I woke up Wednesday, and by Wednesday afternoon, I was just in so much pain. I hadn't slept for the last 2 days that good. Like I was up and down all night, so I hadn't got much sleep. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. I really do. Um, and I was kind of like sleep deprived. Plus, on top of the fever, I was just, you guys, I was so out of it. I never take naps. I never, any of those things. And I was so out of it that I couldn't hold my head up. I have a 4-year-old at home, and I'm just so grateful that my 11-year-old was home that day, because as much as I was trying to just be on, because my 4-year-old very rarely takes naps anymore. So that means, yeah, girl, don't really get to take naps anymore. Plus, we've been in the moving process. There's been a lot going on in my life. So, yeah, I don't take naps. But on this day, it was taking everything I had in me to keep my head up. And I was trying so hard, you guys. I was sitting at the kitchen table, and like, I haven't felt like that since back in my active addiction. That is how it felt. And I was not on anything. I can assure you guys, I was just so out of it. And I kept falling asleep. And my daughter had gotten a whole loaf of bread and just like sprawled it all over the floor. And I remember her coming and waking me up and me being like, what is going on? Like, I was just so out of it. And thankfully my husband showed up just minutes later, and I knew something wasn't right, because again, I've not felt like that. Even at my sickest, I've not felt that out of it in a very, very long time. And I told him, I said, something isn't right. I felt like I was having this out of body experience, and the pain was just tremendous. I was talking out of my head because I was so sleep deprived. That's all I can assume. That on top of the infection, all I can assume is that it was making me delusional, and I was falling asleep and not even realizing it, and thinking that my husband was talking to me, and like, my husband would say I was just saying random things to him. Like, I would be out of it, and then I would say something to him, and he'd be like, "What are you talking about? What do you mean?" And I thought that I was answering him because he had just asked me a question. But then when he would ask me what did I mean, I couldn't even think of what I meant. Like, I was so out of it. It was so scary. So I ended up calling my mother and telling her that I needed to go to the ER. Something wasn't right. At this point, my fever was up to 101.8, which was starting to get scary, because I knew it was from the infection, and the swelling felt like it was getting worse and worse by the minute, to be fair. And so my mom came and got the kids for me, and I went to the ER. I sat there for 3 hours. They took one look at me. Now, the lady who checked me in at that point, she took a good look at me. They checked my temperature. My temperature was up, and it was right at 102. And then she seen the swelling on my face, and she wanted to do a CT scan of like my sinus cavity and all of this stuff. But because it's the ER, and all of that, they was like, "Oh, well, can she move her eye?" I swear that's what they said. "Can she move her eye?" And she was like, "Well, yeah, she can, but it definitely doesn't look good." And they said, "Well, if she can still move her face and stuff, then we won't do any extra testing like that. Just put her in the quick ER, and we'll have one of our assistant nurses who's like an intern situation to go and check her out, get her an antibiotic, and she'll be on her way," basically. And you could tell that she didn't think it was a great idea. "Hey, make it make sense. It's so good to see you." Um, you could tell, "Diana, hello. Thank you for being here. Sorry I'm missing you guys." I'm going to do my first round of memberships here in just a minute. I just want to get this first part out of the way. So you could tell that she thought that was a horrible idea, but because they were so behind, and it's the ER, and that's just how it works, they put me in the quick ER, and I sat there for 3 hours before anyone came in. They came in, they poked around a little bit, which was, oh, so bad. And I told him, I said, I feel like, because I had took a couple of pictures when I first got there, and had been taking pictures, like documenting it, because it felt like it was getting worse. just in the 3 hours that I had sat there. And he felt around. He was like, okay, well, I'm going to give you some augmentin. They gave me a dose of augmentin, which is like a really high powered antibiotic. And it's like amoxicillin and something mixed. And they gave me like a huge milligram, like over 800 milligrams of that there at the ER. And then they gave me a prescription for that and basically sent me on my way and said that if it got any worse, everyone I talked to, the nurse and this like little assistant guy, told me if it got any worse to go to the bigger hospital because I live in a small town, to go to the bigger hospital, and that they had a 24-hour dental team there that could help me. And I had a dentist. I was just concerned and thought that I needed to possibly something be done before I could get to the dentist. So they told me if I couldn't get in touch with my dentist and it got any worse, to go there. And I said, okay. They sent me home. Long story short, I get home. I was exhausted. What, honey? Okay, hold on, you guys. So I get home. I was exhausted. Go ahead, baby. I got the camera off. I was so exhausted and sleep deprived that I fell basically straight to sleep. I didn't get home until after midnight. And I woke up. Go ahead, baby. I woke up around, oh my goodness, I think it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And when I woke up, my face looked like this here. Um, and this is the best pictures I could get. Some of them were screen grabs. And I hate that it's so small in vertical like this, but I even fell asleep with a cold compress on my face and everything. And this is how bad it had expanded in like a mere few hours. What, honey? Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm going to have to take her to the potty real quick. Okay, guys. Sorry. Mother duties call. Okay, so this is what my face looked like when I woke up that morning. I was absolutely terrified because even these pictures don't do it justice. Okay. I could not move my face at all, at all. The left side of my face. And I've had Bell's palsy before, which I've briefly discussed on here. Um, but it was kind of like that. And so I was scared that I had had a stroke, and it was literally swollen from right above my eyebrow on the left side all the way down, and it was starting to go down my neck, like down below my chin. And I was like, how did this get so bad so very quick? And I couldn't move anything. My eye at that point, I woke my husband up terrified, and I was like, look, something is wrong. It's definitely gotten worse. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's happening so fast. Like, it was terrifying. And he ended up,
He proceeded to call out of work, and I told him, I said, what do I do? Do I need to rush to the this big hospital? Do I need to wait till my dentist opens up? I was scared, to be honest with y'all, to wait until the dentist opened up because it was bad. And I was like, if it got this bad in just a mere couple of hours, what's it going to be like in another couple hours? And my fever had skyrocketed at that point, and the only thing I had taken was as soon as I got home, I had taken some Tylenol, because they told me to rotate ibuprofen and Tylenol, and it was not touching my fever. So, but the main scary part was the fact that I could not move my face on my left side. I could not move anything. And like when I closed my eyes, my left my left side would not close all the way. When I tried to smile, it's not bad. It's not bad now. It's mostly healed. There's still a little bit of pain, but not much. It's healed fairly quickly, which is so crazy. Just it got bad real quick and it's healed real quick. It's crazy, you guys. Um, but but yeah, it was a scary situation, and I was scared to wait any longer because I had already lost feeling to my face, which I had been through before. And it did scare me with the fever and how fast acting all of this was. But my husband was like, you know, put a cold compress on it. We're going to call the emergency line with the dentist and see if we can't get anyone on the phone, because this was around 5-ish, and the emergency line was open from like 6 to 8 at night, I believe. So he said, put a cold compress on it. We did some Googling, and let's just wait and talk to the dentist and see what they say. Thankfully, when we called the emergency hotline, the dentist was like, that sounds really bad. Oh, and I will say this too, at the ER, when I went the night before, they told me what had happened was the infection had attached itself to soft tissue in my mouth, um, and it was spreading like wildfire. And that's what it was the fact that it had attached itself, like the infection had attached itself to the soft tissue surrounding like my gums and stuff. And once it attaches to that soft tissue, it spreads like crazy and very quickly at that. And this had never happened to me before. I'd had some mild swelling with an abscess before, but nothing like this, you guys. It was terrifying. And I was a big old baby. Okay. I ain't gonna even lie about it. Your girl was very scared. From the gases in your tummy, GI issues are now proven that as you sleep, gases come up your esophagus and rot your teeth. Looks like the same dang tooth. It takes 3 months to heal. My nose stopped running. Oh, Wanda, that's a whole nother story talking about that, because I also found out that more than likely I have sleep apnea. And I found that out at the dentist doing a sleep study at the dentist. It's crazy because they took one look at my teeth and my tongue. My tongue was like had this whitish film on it, and between that and the fact that I grit my teeth, I had always been told I had TMD, which again, some of you guys have been with me for a long time, so I have talked about some of these things, but I really don't talk about like all of my health things because I have a lot of health things, and this channel isn't necessarily personable, right? So I give like say some things, but a lot of things I either leave it for the second channel or I talk about it on members only. But I've had a lot of little health scares like that. I've had a lot of GI issues, but just by looking at my teeth and the way I grip my teeth and all of these different things, they believed that I had sleep apnea and they sent me home. Like, you can do a home study now, and it's crazy. It is so crazy the way it all works. But I was at a very high percentage. My study came back very high for sleep apnea. And now that is again, and they told me how scary that was, that you could literally stop breathing in your sleep. And that
a lot of very scary, concerning things revolving that. But that is a completely different story. I'm working on that as we speak and getting answers and figuring out what the next steps will be and all of that stuff. But anyways, so I went into the ER, said they were worried the infection would. Oh yeah. Okay, so she told me, she said it sounded really bad that for me to go ahead and come in as soon as they opened. They even came 30 minutes earlier, which is amazing. And she took one look at me and she was like, "Oh, honey, we got to do something." She's like, "This is serious." And I had still had the hospital bracelet on and everything at that point. And I'll get it in a minute, baby. Sit it down right there. And she knew like I wasn't lying. All of this happened very quickly. And she was like, "We're gonna have to do something." And she, opened my mouth. And here's the thing: with an abscess, usually you can figure out where it's coming from. And for the 2 days before the swelling, we could not find the abscess. And that was kind of scary. I was like, well, there has to be, right? Like, it's definitely an abscess. And but we couldn't find it anywhere. No spot, no nothing. And oh, Tina, I highly recommend it. Some of the like symptoms that they said, I didn't even know were symptoms, but like things to do with your teeth and your mouth and all of these things. But yeah, it's really scary and it's really concerning. And it, it also can cause a lot of issues with your teeth. Like I think it was Wanda was saying, or maybe it was Pixie, which one of you lovely ladies was saying, yeah, it's all like connected a lot of times. Um, but so they took one look at my mouth, and up here, like up at the top of my gum, from the very back of my mouth all the way across, was just infection, and it had went up my face. And she was feeling around, telling me to tell her when it stopped hurting, and it stopped hurting right up here, and it went down all the way down to here. And when she got down here and started feeling it hurt really, really bad, and she said, that is not good. She said that according to her, that it was a good thing that I came in, because if I had waited even 24, like another day, that that infection could have spread down my throat and could have closed off my airway and me stop breathing due to the infection. And up here, when she started feeling around my temple, she said that the same thing, that either it could have either done both or reached one before the other, but that the since the affection had already made it all the way up to here, um, that around your temple there's this soft tissue that goes straight to your brain, and that the kind of infection I had was a very fast processing, like fast spreading infection, because it had attached itself to that soft tissue, and it was extremely important, like life threatening, if I did not get that surgery done. And I had $200 to my name. My husband was like, "Do what you can do for $200." And she said, "Well, as long as they knew that they were going to have to take that tooth, but the problem was the infection was so bad that they had to be able to get the numbing medicine to work properly in order to even do the surgery and take the tooth out, because you have to have numbing medicine. That even with the numbing medicine, that crap ain't fun. But when they gave me one dose of numbing medicine and like done it right up here where the infection was, and it numbed the roof of my mouth, but I still could feel everything. And she said that was because the infection was blocking it. And then they gave me a second dose back this way, and it hurt. If you guys have ever had that needle, oh my gosh, trigger warning, you guys, painful topics being discussed. Um, when they stuck that in my gum, it was just excruciating. But at that point, I had been hurting for days. I was sleep deprived. I was sick. I was fever induced. Like
I didn't care. I didn't care. I just wanted them to get it out, whatever they had to do to make it all stop, you know? And she cut, like I said, they did an incision. That was the first thing they did, was an incision from here all the way to here. So like this big of an incision. Whoop, whoa, sorry, it's glitching on me a little bit. This big of an incision, and they squeezed my face like this and squeezed down like this, and there was two of them squeezing on each side to make sure it was all coming out, and then one was sucking it out with the little dentist sucker thing. And as painful as it was, it definitely like eased so much of it, like almost instantly. And it was so bad, you guys. But when they did that, all that numbing medicine that had just been in my gum and had made my whole mouth numb went whoop, and my whole face, where all of that infection was, the numbing when the infection was drained, it made room for that numbing medicine to go whoop, and it made me feel so weird. I couldn't feel anything on this side of my face from like anything. And it was such a weird feeling. But then, of course, once the numbing was good and take, or once it had finally taken well, they went ahead and pulled this tooth. Ugh, you can't really see. You can see it a little bit. Number 13 on the top, which was not bad. The incision was so much worse than the actual. And I did get a picture of what I looked like after. Hold on, I'll show you guys that. And I've just been healing, and it looked like, I wish I could blow it up so you guys could see it better. Is there a way I can, hold on, let me try. No, that really sucks. I wish I could blow it up where you guys could see it better. Maybe you guys can zoom in. But it literally looked like someone, after the next day, it looked like you could see how much the swelling just from that was this morning, or that morning. And then this was directly after, and it had already went down a lot. But then from where they had to squeeze so much and do all this stuff to my face, I had all this bruising like underneath. That's where you can see in the picture all this bruising underneath my eye, all this like, it looked like someone had beat me for a few days. And I still like had a lot of nerve damage and swelling and all this stuff, so I couldn't really talk right. I couldn't move my left side of my face for a few days, and the healing process has just not been fun. It's not been a fun one at all, but I finally got all the feeling back to my face. I finally can smile again and be on camera. Hey, Stina. Oh my goodness. Hey, girl. Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you. And here I am. Here I am. It's just, it's took me a little bit to kind of not only heal but also get the courage to get back on camera, um, because I was definitely a little self-cautious about it all. But you guys have seen me worse, and it's real, like this is real life. The only thing that really sucked is this very much postponed me with moving, because we were supposed to be out by now. Like, no joke, we were supposed to be out by now. But thankfully, I have an amazing landlord, and they understand. And even though this postponed me a few days, we're slowly getting back on track. And like I said, this is probably going to be my last live stream in this house, which is crazy. Which is crazy. It's very emotional. That alone is very emotional. Lots of new changes, lots of new stuff. Oh, thank you, Stina. I really appreciate it. Uh, yeah, like it's just gonna take some getting used to. Um, I just like, I really thought that maybe I was going to have to get physical therapy, because like I said, my face, my left side was the side that was affected with the Bell's palsy too. So I don't like to point it out because now you guys are going to see it all the time, but
Truthfully, I already have, like, my left side's already a bit weaker than my right side from when I had the Bell's palsy, and it's like my face just never fully came back, like like the nerve damage that had been done and stuff like that. Plus, I do have other health issues as well that affects the nerves in my face, and it's just, it makes it really difficult. So this was like a double whammy, and I was terrified that it was either going to severely affect the nerves in my face, or I was going to have to get physical therapy to really make it start working again. Because when I tell you guys I could not move it, I mean, I could not move it. And, it's a little off still, and it's definitely something I noticed, but yeah, it could be worse. I could not be here. Like, it's so serious. And I wanted to come on here to just talk to you guys about it because I know that so many of us have teeth issues, and it's very costly. A lot of insurance does not have good dental insurance. There's a lot of things that come into play, and I put it off and put it off and put it off because I was like, oh, well, I don't know. I know what happens. I know my body. I know how it is. And I literally could have died if I had held off any longer. And it's like, I realized it was serious. Your teeth are serious, but your teeth are connected to so many very important organs in your body. It can cause so many health issues, and it has caused me a lot of health issues. I feel 10 times better just by getting this surgery done, even though it was emergency surgery. It needed to happen, and I just implore any of you guys who have been putting it off, because I know it's not fun. Nobody likes to go to the dentist. Nobody likes to have to get dental surgery or dental procedures done. It's the literally the worst. But if it literally could save your life, it could literally save your life. And I had to come on here and just share like my own little testimony, I guess you guys could say, because I knew these things, but until it happens to you, I guess you just really don't take it as serious. But then once it does, you realize just how serious it is. And I care about you guys. I don't want that to happen to any of y'all. Yes, plus meds, Wanda, yes. Chronic illness, autoimmune, etc., impacts dental health. Yes, it does. Can cause heart issues. Absolutely, absolutely. So it is a domino effect. It absolutely is. And your teeth in general, even if you don't have chronic illness and stuff, it can really be a domino effect, because even if your physical health is great and it's just your teeth, left untreated, it will affect your overall physical health greatly with time. And I know most of y'all probably know that, but I still, it's like, it's serious. It is so serious. I cannot say that enough. And yeah, so I just wanted to come on. That's where I've been. This week is the first week that, again, I feel like okay, and feel like I've got my feeling back enough and confident enough to be on camera. So I wanted to come on and give you guys that brief update on where I've been. But I am back, you guys, and I have been killing it with content. I have a video coming out about Miss Katie Joy's latest antics tomorrow. And you guys, I don't want to hype it up too much. I'm gonna let it just be a surprise. But it's going to be a good one. I've been working so hard on this one. I have another video that is fully finished, but I wanted to get this one out first because yeah, I just did. And then and then the way I'm wanting to do it, I'm scheduling it out because I am moving, and I don't want to give you guys like say, "Oh, I'm posting content," and then nothing come. So I'm scheduling it all out this week. So if I'm not really, if I'm in and out or I'm not around a lot, um it's still posting and everything's took care of, and you guys have content, and I know it's getting out to you guys. So there will definitely be two, possibly three videos going out this week, but definitely two that are already done and scheduled for this week. One tomorrow, and then the next one will be the day after that, like just back to back.
That's how I'm going to do it. I have so much catching up to do, but I'm also, again, in the process of moving. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and schedule it out. I do want to do Katie Joy as a premiere just because this is one I would love to watch with y'all. Um, and like chat with y'all about. Y'all know I haven't talked about Katie in 8 months. Um, and she has just really been on it, you guys. She's really been on it. And this was also a really good opportunity because even though I haven't talked about her in 7 months, I have documented plenty. And this video was a good opportunity for me to showcase some of the files that I've had on her. Like it goes hand in hand together, and I think it's a video that you guys will enjoy, and also just letting y'all know what she's been up to recently. Um, so yeah, it's one that I'm really proud of and I've worked pretty hard on. Just like the editing and putting it together, and it's more of like a documentary style type of video, which I haven't done in a while. So I hope you enjoy that one. That's coming out tomorrow. And then I have another video coming out, which I'm going to leave the topic as a surprise for now, but I will promote that tomorrow over on my members. You guys will see it first. I do want to do like a little trailer, a little sneak peek, something for my members tomorrow, so that you kind of know what to look forward to. And like I said, that video is already ready. It's up. It's ready to go. It's unlisted. So it's already done. I just wanted to get this one out before that one. So content is coming, you guys, and I really appreciate y'all so much. I have every intentions in getting content out. It's something to think about a lot. I love making content, and life just loves to smack me in my face, y'all. It really does. And it took 3 days before I could even talk right. Like I sounded like like I couldn't. There's no way I could do commentary. It was bad. It was really bad. Bye, Wanda. Have a good day. And thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Don't work too hard. Mm. So, yeah, you guys, I'm really excited to see that. Oh, Diana, you're going to love it. Um, she's definitely been on one. Oh, tomorrow. Yay. Thank you. Oh, and Diana, you'll like the next one too. I know you will. I know you will. So the next two you're gonna definitely want to catch. I just know it. Um, but then after that, I do have one coming that I'm working on right now that is not done, but I'm really hoping to have it done before the week is up, about JoJo Siwa, which I know we have never talked about JoJo Siwa over here, but I've been following her recent rebrand. Well, have you guys seen JoJo Siwa's recent rebrand? It's a lot, and I am all for people finding themselves and growing into themselves, and womanhood, and women supporting women, all the things. But the way she is going about this rebrand, oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. So that it's going to be a short one. That one's a short one, but I do have some thoughts, some clips, some things to go over with y'all. And I am still working on a Gypsy Rose video. It's just taken a bit longer than intended. So much keeps happening. That's the worst part. And I can't do a half finished video. It is the, like, I overthink everything. I really do. And is from Kiss off to Girls. Speaking of girls, I also have a Temu haul that I have to do. So I haven't done it yet, but I have to sit down and record that this week too, somewhere amongst the chaos. I have to. I got a really cool little spring trend vibes Temu haul for y'all that's going to be coming shortly. So no tea really in that one, but some really cute stuff that you don't want to miss. So that's going to come just like a little palette cleanser, because I think we could all use a good little palette cleanser. And this is the first order I've ever gotten from Temu, and I am pleasantly surprised on how quick it got to me, of the quality of everything, because I had heard mixed, like, reviews on like the quality of apparel, things like that. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the things I got. This here is one of the items I got, but I didn't want to drag everything out of the bags because, or try everything, because I wanted it to be like, I know what I ordered, but I want it to be an authentic unboxing. But y'all, I had I knew this sucker was in there and I had to, because I am a sucker for a pullover, warm, cozy like thing. And this one is so cool because not only is it a pullover and it's got like this cute little, hold on, patchwork on it, right? It's like a little crochet moment. But on top of that, it goes all the way down to like my knees. I can't really stand up here right now. I don't have a whole bunch of room. And the best part, I'm sorry if it's being a little glitchy. I don't know why it's doing that. It has a hood, you guys. It has a hood. Check it out. So if I get cold or whatever, I have a little hood here, a little crochet moment. But I haven't wore the hood. I think it's cool that it has a hood. So yeah, I love this thing though. I love the patchwork on it. I love it. It's like a little security blanket. It makes me feel secure, in moments of anxiety. I can just like, it's like a little hug, little comfort pullover situation. I know, Diane, I love it. I love it. And it goes with everything. It's like the perfect colors. So I had to unbox it. I had to use it. I had to use it as soon as it came in. And I'm really happy with the quality of it. Like the sleeves are like, you can kind of pull them up here. So it's not too hot. I wish I could show y'all better. Being in vertical really sucks. Uh, but I do like that option where you can kind of pull it up a little bit. It's more like a mid sleeve. It don't go all the way down to here. It comes to like right here, and you can kind of push it up a little bit. It's cozy. It's perfect. The original singer of Karma released her version of the song, and JoJo and Tanner are getting into it. Oh, Josh, you think I don't know? You think I don't know? Why you think I'm talking about it? Why do you think I'm talking about it? Because the tea is popping hot. Yeah. So that's coming too, but it's just gonna be a quick little kiki moment, giving you guys all the tea when it comes to that situation. And all of this is a publicity stunt. We know it. We all know what JoJo's doing. I will say, if have you guys listened to the song? It's not horrible. The song's not horrible. But it is definitely not original, as Josh just said. It's definitely not. We're gonna get into that and just the drama of it all. Hey, oh, you're okay. You're fine, Josh, but I will be wearing that what you see. Hello, Mama. I thought that was you. I wasn't sure if it was you or if it was your husband. Thank you for stopping by. I love ya. Um, but yeah. Oh, my mom will end up trying to jack all of it. That's another reason I haven't unboxed it yet. But I got a lot of goodies. We got some sunglasses to unbox. Tis the season for sunglasses. I got some cute little headbands, some cute little flower clips, you guys. Some cute little flower clips. Y'all are gonna freak out when you see it. Also, James Charles is a mess. Just an FY. Oh, absolutely. Let's just keep that up there, just in case someone forgets. But yeah, you guys. So I just wanted to come on. Let me go ahead and gift my first 5. I've been on here for a hot little minute and I haven't gifted any. So I'm going to go ahead and gift my first round of memberships real quick, y'all. Let's see. I have almost forgot how to do this. Okay. Here we go. I have 10 memberships left for this month. Are you guys ready? All right. Again, YouTube picks this all mysteriously. I think it goes based off of engagement, but
that's just what I've heard. So I truly do not know. I'm going to go ahead and gift 5 now. So good luck, everybody. And let's see who gets them. Hopefully, no trolls. Okay, let's see. Pixie does a welcome to the Wildflowers, the Josh C Show. Alexandra G, Laced in Chains, Betty Dan Boop, and oh wait, I already said Pixie does. So welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I have a plethora of members only content. So I hope you enjoy. And I do plan on doing a members only live stream very, very soon. Very soon, like possibly this evening, but I don't want to make that a solid till I know. Because that's kind of how my life has been for the last little bit, you guys. It has been one, but definitely this week, I want to do a members only live. And like I said, I got some sneak peeks, some teasers coming up for members as well. I want to be, let me go back up. I've do got 5 more to gift, which I'll do here in just a moment. I won't keep y'all much longer. We're already been here for an hour. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. I don't go live enough. So then when I come on here, I talk too much. But I am gonna have to get off. My kiddos are gonna be coming home like very soon. So let me go ahead and what time is it? Hold on. Where's my oh, there it is. There's my phone. It is 2:34. So my daughter will be home. My son's got practice today, but my daughter will be home in like 10 minutes. So let me go back. I wish you could also pick who got. I know, Tina. Me too. Congrats, everybody. Thank y'all so much. I really hope you enjoy your free membership. And if you do and you want to continue it after your free month, it's $1.99 plus tax. I think it's like $2.17, I think, for US or and UK, or yeah, for the US $2.17 after tax, or $2.13, something like that a month, and you can cancel at any time. Or, it'll run up and there's nothing you have to do. And just know I appreciate you for checking it out. And yeah, no harm, no foul. I appreciate all of you just for watching my videos. Whether you're a member, you're not, like, I totally get it. This is just a fun little outlet for me. And I appreciate y'all all. Y'all all. I appreciate y'all all. Oh, thank you. You have to say that, Mama. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. But I will say, I do have a lot of members only content. A lot. A lot of members only content. Some that only members have seen, and some that are like older, very like embarrassing videos for when I first started YouTube. So there's definitely a lot of content over there. I know, Tina. I know. And I'm so grateful. Some of y'all have been with me since I started memberships and didn't even know what the heck I was doing. But again, I appreciate all of y'all so very much. Whether you've been with me a day or you've been with me for the whole 3.5 to 4 years almost that I've been here, I appreciate you. So let's go ahead and do one more round. I am excited to be back, you guys. And this time I'm for real back. I'm not going to promise so many videos a week. I'm not going to promise anything like that, but I am back. And it feels so good. Life is still a little crazy. I'm in between places right now. My life is, you just can't make it up. But I am documenting all of it. I'm filming all of it. And we got some good content that I'm going to be sharing for the second channel. A lot of you on the members told me that you would love that kind of content, homesteading type content, and it's coming, you guys. I have been filming the whole process and doing a bunch, and I still have a bunch to do. So if you like that kind of content, stay tuned. I will also link my second channel. I haven't posted over there in like 2 months, but that's going to be changing this spring and summer. So let's go. Last round. Let's see who got it this time.
Stina, congrats. You got gifted a membership. Love in the Laundry. Welcome. Mandy Tammers, Kristen Lawson, and Lindsay Hawk. Hauk. Lindsay Hauk, maybe. You were all gifted a membership. So I hope you enjoy. Who knows? Maybe y'all will see me run my. Yes, yep. You probably will definitely catch the motorcycle. My mama picked up motorcycle riding and she's killing it, y'all. She's very petite and small, and you would not think that she could like ride such a heavy big bike, but she's killing it, and I will definitely get some footage of that. You rode your Harley Friday night, Tina? Awesome. Absolutely. Thanks, YouTube. But I'm glad you're a part of it. I hope you enjoy. Like I said, you guys, there's so much content on there. Like I haven't even went through it all in a while, so I know there's a bunch there. Plus I also do members only live streams, and you do get exclusive sneak peeks and things like that as well. Sometimes I do teasers, exclusive posts, pictures, all the nines. I do try to keep you guys up to speed over there and do at least one members only live a month. But I really do, once I'm like fully settled in, I want to start doing them once a week. That is the goal. That's the plan. But congratulations, all of y'all. I hope you enjoy it. I just wanted to make sure to take the time to do that while I was on. Since here we are, I feel like it literally was just the first, and we're already halfway through the month, you guys. What is going on with time? Like, seriously, what is going on with time? It's the freaking 15th. How is that possible? Is it just an age thing as you get older, or are we like really losing time for real? I cannot be the only one who's noticed it, because my life has been like for real in the fast lane, and I feel like I have lost time. It's crazy. The days just fly by. It's wild. Um, Please do, Tina, and I'll share it with her. She'll love that. And I think you guys would get along a lot, Tina. You remind me of her in so many ways. I think that's kind of why you grew on me a little bit. You're definitely my people. Definitely my people. 41 in June, and definitely lost time. It is rough. It's rough. It is rough. But yeah, you guys, please, I know this is just a fun little kiki. I just wanted to come on and give you guys an update. Please hit that thumbs up button. I may try to do another live before the week is up over here for the public, but I'm definitely going to for members. It just really depends. My life is kind of tossed up in the air right now, but content is definitely coming. So if you would like to see what I have to offer, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thumbs up this video just because. And yes, I appreciate y'all so much for being here, for joining me. I know this was such a late notice, and it means a lot that even if I don't really get to plan it out, you guys show up for me. Even if it's 3-4 weeks later, 2 months later, you guys show up for me. And that means a lot. That means more than I could ever say into words. So thank y'all so very much. I'm back. I'm so ready to be back. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here so I can get ready for my Miss thing to get home. But I adore you all. Thank you to the moon and stars. And until the next one. Bye, guys.